What's going on, everyone? We got to cover Pudgy Penguins today because, as you guys can see, Pudgy Penguins is up 91% in the last month. And not only that, in the last 24 hours, it's up 15.8% and 14% in the last 2 weeks. And 50% in the last 2 weeks, and then 14% in the last 7 days. So Pudgy Penguins has been doing extremely well. I'm gonna go over this. I'm gonna talk about what's about to happen next here on the technicals. Anyways, remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. But let's get straight into it. And big shout out to the member that recommended me to go over Pudgy Penguins. They recommended that today after I dropped today's Bitcoin video. So guys, if you guys want me to do a video, particularly on a project that you want me to go over, then go ahead and become a member of the channel, and then just comment on any one of my videos and be like, hey, can you go over this? Make a suggestion. I'll go over it literally the same day. So anyways, we'll talk about this. And right now, Pudgy Penguins is on a really, really, really big pump right now. So currently at 0.0117, it's going to be at 0.012 soon, right? So at this point right here, 0.012, this is our resistance level. It's going to be there pretty soon. And if it continues to break out, we're going to hit 0.04 soon. But why is it breaking out like this, right? Because as you can see, we have this little region right here, which we know to be a bear flag. Bear flags are bearish signals. Why did we break out to the upside? Well, nobody necessarily knows why, but let's just say there's a lot of market manipulation going on right now, right? You can see it clear as day. All right, but what we are seeing right now with the prices currently, we have started to break past this 200-day moving average. So as you can see, as we push past the 200-day moving average, we have the 50-day SMA up here following us upwards as well. So why that is important is because as we hit 0.012, we're going to end up testing that SMA, right? We're going to be testing that moving average. And if we continue upwards, now we're going up to 0.014. So first we get to 0.012, possibly pulling back to that moving average. And then we're going to try to push past to 0.014. And there's a possibility that that could actually happen because if you look at the percent R trend exhaustion on the daily chart, this is actually pretty bullish for Pudgy Penguins, right? You have the short-term trend up here in this overbought region, but you have the long-term trend following it. I always talk about the percent R trend exhaustion because if you look back here, the blue line on the bottom, the long-term trend, if it doesn't follow the short-term trend upwards, the short-term trend, when it comes back down, the price is just going to dump. And we've seen that happen 3 times, right? 3 times during this cycle right now. So we've seen it happen all the way over here. The short-term trend goes up, but the long-term trend doesn't follow it. So it just dumps. Again here, short-term trend goes up, long-term trend does not follow, goes down. And the same thing right here. But as you can see now, the long-term trend is following the short-term trend. So that is actually very important, which is why I do believe Pudgy Penguins could be pushing up to 0.014 right now. So that's a massive, massive breakout for Pudgy Penguins, right? Now, we also had a little bit of a divergence here if you look at it from this perspective. So let's go ahead and pull up the divergence chart first. So you can see we have bearish divergence, bullish divergence. Bearish divergence is when you have higher highs on your charts and you have lower highs on your MACD. Bullish divergence is the opposite, where you have lower lows on your charts and higher lows on the MACD. So if you come over here on Pudgy Penguins, you can look at the divergence chart here, and we can look and see that our lows are becoming higher, right? Since October of 2025, our lows have been becoming higher on the MACD. So when you pull that up and you look at what was happening since October of 2025, it's been going down since then, right? It's been going down. So let's pull back up the divergence chart. So we have been having those higher lows while also simultaneously having lower lows. What is that? That's bullish divergence. So we had bullish divergence on the chart here for Pudgy Penguins, which is why it started to take off. So we see here higher lows on the MACD all over here. And let me kind of zoom in so you guys can see that. So you can see the highs are lower, or the lows are higher every single time there. So we have the higher lows right there on the MACD. And then you look at the price the whole time there, we were creating what's lower lows. So that's why we ended up breaking out up there. And we also see that we did do a double bottom as well. And double bottoms are actually bullish signals as well. Bullish double bottom. So as you can see down there, we had multiple bullish signals telling us that we're about to take off. So that was pretty good. Pudgy Penguins did a nice push upwards, and now we should be heading towards 0.014 on Pudgy Penguins, right? Now, if you pull up the 4-hour chart here, we have the moving average right here that we just passed, and then we have the 50-day SMA right here. And we could be pulling back, like I said again, towards here to see if we can use that as support and continue upwards. But we're completely overbought on the 4-hour chart here. Completely overbought. So this is going to look pretty interesting when we get up here. We're going to see, do we get rejected here, hit that moving average, and then continue up to 0.014? Or do we get rejected here and hit the moving average and then not continue upwards and then just make our way back down? So that is going to be the real question. And honestly, we can't predict necessarily which one's going to happen. We just got to follow it. We got to follow it up until that point and see what happens. And I will keep you guys updated on it. But what I will mention, though, is when you look at the long-term charts here, it does look like this isn't going to be bullish for too long, right? Like if you look at Bitcoin and everything else, it doesn't look like this rally is going to be going for too long. Let's see if Bitcoin can pass its 200-day SMA. Because, we have already passed the 200-day moving average on Pudgy Penguins. Bitcoin hasn't necessarily passed its moving average yet. So we'll see if Bitcoin gets rejected. And if it does, then you're going to end up seeing Pudgy Penguins dropping too. So the main thing you want to watch is to see if Bitcoin gets rejected here at 84K. If we get rejected at 84K on Bitcoin and then start making our new lows and continuing downwards, that is a good signal for Pudgy Penguins to be bearish. And if the opposite happens and Bitcoin blows past 84K, then you can probably bet Pudgy Penguins is going to blow past these areas and immediately run up to like 2 cents. So this is a interesting area. I still believe that we are in the bear market. I still believe we're bearish, even though everything's pumping right now. This is how bull traps work. It wouldn't be called a bull trap if you didn't trap bulls. And there's bulls here ready to be trapped. So we'll see if this is indeed a bull trap. I do believe it is. And I won't be buying in. Now, it's not a bull trap to the people that are good at trading pretty much, or just the people that got in at the right time. Like the people that bought in around here, it's not a bull trap for them. Because if it runs up to 0.014 or even up to 2 cents, they can literally just sell and then let it ride back down. So right now, would I be buying personally? No, I would not. Just because I know how these percent arc trend exhaustions work, and this has a bit more ways to go up. This long-term trend is going to come up here. They're going to intersect up here by the top, and then they're both going to go down at the same time. Like we can look at Bitcoin's chart, and it pretty much shows what's happening. The same exact thing is happening on Bitcoin. The same exact thing. So again, we're going to end up seeing these trends trending back downwards. And you can look at what happens here. Like the same exact thing that happened right here is happening now. So it could also stay overbought for like an extended period of time. So we'll see if that happens as well. And then that would be like an even bigger bull trap. So yeah, we'll have to see what happens right there. But in the meantime, I'll keep you guys updated here on Pudgy Penguins. Let me know what you guys think about this. Hit the like button and subscribe. Let me know if you guys are bullish or bearish here. What do you guys think is about to happen next? And should we have a live stream? All right. Anyways, this is all I got for you guys. And we can actually go over what some other people are saying so we can kind of get some of the bullish and bearish sentiment here. This person here is like, now that PENGU has reclaimed 0.01, there are 3 levels to watch. $1, this bull market isn't a meme. So yeah, this person's saying we're going to get up to $1. That's what they're saying, this bull market. But see, we're still in a bear market. The bull market has not started yet. We're still in a bear market. So we started this bear market inside of October of 2025. And the reason why I say that is because if you come up here and you look at what happened for Bitcoin, literally October 2025, we peaked and then we've never been the same. So October of 2025 was the start of this bear market. And I think by October, at the end of this year, that should be the start of our new bull market. So it's not that time yet. Like it's only May. We still got June, July, August, September, 4 more months until October. So I think we're going to be in a bear market for like 4 more months. This is going to be a bull trap. People are going to get trapped. And as that happens, I will be here to watch it all and to give you guys updates on what the charts are doing. So yes, PENGU is bullish right now, but the real question is for how long? Does it get rejected at 0.014, or does it come up to 2 cents and get rejected, or does it just get rejected at 0.012 and never make it that far? All right. So yeah, that's what that person says. This person's like PENGU tag in 0.014 any day now. I think this doesn't stop until 0.017. So what I got to say about 0.017, they're actually spot on with that. That was a major resistance back here. And that's why I call these my micro support and resistance areas. Like other people have these different things that they use as well. So I think that it's good to mark your micro support and resistance levels here. But yeah, 0.017 is a level that it could reach. So we'll see if it gets that high. But yeah, that is also a possible level here. All right, and then this person says PENGU reclaimed 0.01, and we are just 100x away from $1. The meme coin super cycle everybody wanted is coming. Now, I talked about this before. A $1 PENGU and Pudgy Penguins is the top trending coin right now. If you look over here on CoinGecko, literally top trending. Well, Ton just took that spot, but $1 Pudgy Penguins is gonna put it at a $62 billion market cap. Now, yes, Dogecoin hit $90 billion in market cap. Yes, Sheep hit like 60 billion in market cap. But meme coins have not been the same since then. Now, PENGU is more than a meme coin at this point. But still, we haven't seen meme coin or any coin in that realm get up to those levels since then. So the thought of PENGU being at $1 on next bull cycle, I mean, I'm not going to say it's not going to reach that, but I wouldn't hold out for that. I wouldn't hold out for that at all. Actually, I'd be waiting for 10 cents, right? All you need is a 10x with a good amount of money and you're good. It's because a lot of people, they want to take $1,000 and they want 100x $1,000, right? This is what a lot of people want to do. They want to take 1,000, they want 100x it, they want to have 100k off $1,000. That's cool. That's cool. Or you could take a $10,000 and 10x it and have 100,000. So if you can 10x $10,000, I think that'd be, you'll have way more odds of winning than 100xing $1,000, right? Because a lot of people, they try to 100x their 1,000 and buy at 1 cent, sell at $1. And the problem with that is that what if it doesn't go to $1 the next cycle? Now you wasted all your time. It's 2030, 2028, because that's probably going to be the end of the next cycle, 2028-ish. It's probably going to end around 2028, late 2028. But it's going to be 2028 at the end of 2028, and Pudgy Penguins has reached all the way up to like 20 cents, right? I sold out at 10 cents. You waited till 20, and then it starts dumping, and then now it's back down to like 5 cents, and you're like, nah, it's going to go back up. Then it's back down to 1 cent, and now you're back inside of break even, and then now you're sitting in the negative after you could have gotten out at 20x. I got out at 10x. You could have got out at 20, but you didn't. Now you're down 10x. All right. So don't wait for the 100x. Don't wait for the 100x. I mean, it works for some people. It works for some people. And if it works for you, good. But it's very hard to catch those. It's very hard to catch 100x. Very hard. So, it could work like that for you or it could not. One thing I will say is for sure, though, in the stock market, there's literally deals like that every single day. And I know I'm going off topic here, but there's deals like that every single day in the stock market when you're trading options. Like literally there's millions of options to do. Me personally, I do 0 DTE options, which is 0 day to expiration, which means that like your money's going to either expire worthless that day or you make money today. I made money today, but you don't make money every day. All right. You don't make money every day doing risky stuff like this. But just to kind of give you guys a perspective here, I kind of broke my own rule in a way. I didn't sell when I had enough to sell with. Like I bought down here pretty much, right? I bought right around here at 50 cents per contract, which is pretty much $50 per contract. It then goes all the way up here. It's like 60 per contract and it drops back down. and now it's worth like 40 per contract, and I'm down. And then it shoots up, and then now I go from 50 per contract to 90 per contract, so I'm almost 2x, right? So I've almost doubled my money. I need like 10% more to double my money. I'm up 90%. So then right here, I did not close it, and then it dumps. And I'm like, wow, I could have got 90%. Now I'm like down 10% because you have the expiration date, or the expiration date is coming up. So, which is the same day expiration, and the expiration time is coming up. So you have some theta eating away at your time, right? Theta is time decay on here in the options market. There's a lot more that you got to know about options when you're trading. But yeah, so now my options are decaying right here. And then it starts to go up. And then I'm like, okay, what should I do here? And then I go back to my own rules. I'm like, okay, this is bearish divergence. We have higher, and I'm giving you real world trading experience here. Like, this is like actually how I trade. I actually use these charts that I have. I don't just have these saved on my computer just to show you guys. Like, I actually have these saved on my front screen because when I need it, I pull it out. But remember, bullish divergence, lower lows on the charts, higher lows on the MACD. Bearish divergence, higher highs on the charts, lower highs on the MACDs. So what do you see here? Lower high on the MACD, lower high on the MACD, lower high on the MACD. Right here, I noticed that right around this area, and then I sold because I'm like, okay, now I'm at $60 per contract. So I made 20%. I went from $50 per contract to $60 per contract. So I made 20% on that trade when I could have made 90%, but I was so set on getting the 2x. I was so set on having exactly 100% that I denied myself a 90% gain today. I denied myself a 90% gain today because I wanted to have exactly 100%. And then I had to close out at 20% gain. That's not fun. That's not fun. And I don't trade with much money when I'm doing options. You don't have to. You can trade with like $1,000. But 90% on 1,000 is like $900, right? And that's in one day. And then me, I got 20%. So 20% is not bad. That's like $200. But the reason why I'm saying this is because, again, with Pudgy Penguins, do not wait out for the 100x like these people are saying. These people are like, look, 100x away. We're going to $1. Don't wait out on that. Like, when you see good profits, take those profits. Like, Pudgy Penguins is not an early project. On early projects where you're seeing, oh, this thing's speeding up, those are the projects you hold till affinity and beyond, because then that's when you can possibly get that 100x. But Pudgy Penguins is so old. It's not a new project, right? It's not just gonna out of nowhere go up 10 billion market cap tomorrow, like a random project will. Like, people made money on stuff like this, but not on Pudgy Penguins particularly. But anyways, I do believe that it is a good project, and eventually probably will do $1 inside of price, because Pudgy Penguins has a huge community, so I think it could do $1 in price. I just don't think that it's gonna happen now, and it might not happen this cycle. Possibly, I don't know, but we'll see. But yeah, when you see those gains, just take them, because as you see, it can turn around just like that. All right. So anyways, this is pretty much all I got for you guys today. Let me know what you guys think about this. Hit the like button, subscribe. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Go ahead and check out the link in the description for Avantisfy, best trading platform out there, up to 500x leverage. Use the discount code that I got, Marcellus. Just sign up through that link, and you will be getting those discounts. But anyways, this is all I got. And check out Chart Prime, link in the description for that. Best automated trading indicators in the game. And as always, I'll be back with another video.